everyone, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus, the bull. Let's just first cleanse with some sound energy and we'll get straight to our reading. Let's get to your reading. Dear angels, spirit guides, cosmos, nature, the five elements, God. Please align the past, present and future, the five elements, the elements that we are not aware of for the sign of Taurus. Dear angels, spirit guides, nature, God, cosmos. Please align the past, present and future, the five elements, the elements we are not aware of. Dear angels, spirit guides, God, cosmos, nature, please align the past, present and future, the five elements, the elements we are not aware of, to guide the sign of Taurus, what they need to know, to guide the sign of Taurus, what they need to know, to guide the sign of Taurus, what they need to know. Alright. How I do it? I'll just spread the cards into three sections. The first row will be three cards, then 6 cards, and then 9 cards. The first column will be past, second column will be present, and the third column will be future. So let's just spread your cards. Taurus, you are an earth sign. Very practical, a lover of luxury. You put in efforts in whatever that you do. Bring out the required results with your hard work, meticulousness. You like to visit chilled out places, cafes, travel a lot. You're also a lover of luxury, comfort, Netflix and chill. You're a lover of international travel, international culture. Nice. All right. So in your past, you have three. You want to see your overall picture? One second. Let me just. Nice. So you. Alright. Cool. In your past, we have three of wands, which represents. One second. We have three of wands, the Fool, 10 of cups in reversal, the Moon, 6 of wands, and Knight of wands. A lot of wands in your past. Wands represents fire energy. Alright. In your present is Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles in reversal, the Hanged Man in reversal, Three of Swords. Then in your future is Three of Cups, the Lovers, Death in reversal, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and Four of Cups. Alright. A lot of reputations and a lot of united energy. I have shuffled the cards, by the way, in front of you. Alright. So, in your past, you were more like a fool. Like, you didn't know what you really wanted to achieve. You didn't, Taurus, right? You didn't know what you wanted to achieve. You didn't know where exactly you were going. For a second there, you had just surrendered to whatever was happening in your life, but then there was a lot of fire within. Wands represents fire, so a lot of fire within. You wanted to achieve a lot, but then there was this influence of Moon. So the Fool card, if you'll see, the Fool is like, happily willing to just jump from the cliff, or he just doesn't know what his next step will be. However, he has all the resources. There is a sun upon his head. He has all the elements in his bag or in his hand, but there is a dog which is bewailing the Fool, like not to take the step ahead, not to take the next step. So the Fool represents the gullible, the innocent protagonist who like a child, just doesn't know where he's going, just doesn't know. He has like surrendered to the divine, to the cosmos, and the divine takes care of the Fool by sending this dog like loyal people in his life who always beware the Fool, like stop, don't take the wrong decision, don't take the wrong step. And the 10 of Cups in reversal, so upright, there was this possibility of a joyful life with kids, with lovers united, and that was like the ultimate, that could have been the ultimate union, the ultimate relationship, the ultimate career that you could have achieved. But it's in reversal, so there were certain issues, obviously, because of you being the Fool, not like fullest fool, like being innocent, being more like naive. But then another reason could have been this availability of Moon. So if you'll see, Moon represents the emotional self. So you were there were like a lot of emotions impacting you or your life or your decisions, and were just even if you were strong, you were confident, and you knew, like, you had all the wands in your hands, but you still were emotionally affected, you were still unable to take the right decision, you were unable to decide what was right for you, and there were certain people who were, bewailing you what not to do, and there were certain people who were also becoming obstructions in your life. Overall, the reason why you couldn't achieve your 10 of cups was you yourself, because your emotions were in the way, or you were unable to really decide what could have been done. Then also there was this 6 of wands and the king of wands. So can you see, both are like, 6 of wands, according to me, as per me, is can be where you were required to build on companionship, build on more placid connections with your surroundings, with the people around, and serve the animals, the relationships. You had to serve more and live with this. So number 6 energy is more like companionship, where you collaborate together with everybody and live in a community sense of way. And but then you were just gullible, and there were a lot of emotions. You were living a happy kind of life, where you're chilling, you're partying, you are living in companionship. However, you were also a king of wands, so you knew like you had all the power. You knew you could have achieved anything, but you couldn't. You could have, but you couldn't. You had all the possible resources to reach your 10 of cups, but you couldn't, because you were still gullible, you were still naive, you were more like a fool in your past, who was innocent, who had surrendered, who was living in companionship with everybody, which is good in a certain limit, but it's not always good, especially when you lose focus. So when at that time, even if you have the ability to do anything, achieve anything, but because of your emotions, because of you being gullible, you tend to lose the opportunities, or really get to your 10 of cups, really achieve that happy, perfect utopia, just because you are still gullible, just because you are still alive. And even if community is very essential, it's really great to collaborate and take everybody together, but sometimes in order to achieve certain things in our life, certain goals, we need to categorize all the things, all the do's and don'ts in our life, and segregate our time accordingly. Like, give your time to the community, to your loved ones, to your friends, family members, whatsoever. Also give your time to your goals, to the people that really are essential in your life. And that's when you actually utilize all your resources and bring out the best possible life that you can achieve. So that was your past position, where you had all the resources, you were the king of wands, but you couldn't really achieve your 10 of cups, your perfect utopia, because of your own emotions, because of you giving your time to everybody around you instead of where you were supposed to give it to. Then in your present is Knight of Wands in reversal. So upright, it could have represented somebody bringing you a positive message, somebody bringing you right opportunity, or you yourself creating, even if like a knight, but you yourself creating the opportunity, even if not like you are suddenly one night you are turning into a millionaire, but building that platform for yourself. But in reversal, it can also mean like a negative news, but I don't think so. I feel it's like inability to utilize your resources, inability to really build the platform that you really want to build. Then further elaborating your present is the Hermit and the Emperor. So Hermit card represents, it's a Virgo card actually, but it's an earth sign card, I'll say. Hermit is where you are finally understanding where you went wrong, and you are just secluding yourself in your own space and deciding to be in a hermit mode. So a hermit is not really can, if you'll see, Hermit can be seen as a bit sad, but a bit lost. However, he has a lantern in his hand and a stick, and he knows, like, he's just contemplating where he went wrong, what all that he had done, his journey so far, and in his seclusion, he's actually understanding what's the right step, what's the next step. And once he understands it, once you understand it, you are becoming the emperor. So the emperor obviously is the emperor, so you can be the emperor, you are the emperor in your present moment. However, you are in a secluded energy. In your head, you are unable to build the platform where you are really required to build. But after contemplating, after understanding what is it that you need to do with your fire energy and the earth energy, you are able to be the emperor. Either it is in planning stage, or you have already achieved it, but you know what is it that you need to do. Then further describing it is three of pentacles in reversal. Upright, if you'll see, there is a guy, there are like, upright, there are few people demanding something, asking for a donation maybe from the guy, and the guy is not really helping these people out, is rather pouring the whatever that he has in his hand somewhere else, and the people are looking at him with hope and distraught. But in reversal, that means not only that you are able to help yourself out in your mind, but you are also thinking about taking the community around you and helping them out as well. And the hangman upright in reversal, the hangman can be a positive card, because even if it represents temporary stagnation, however, the hangman has a perspective, an upside down perspective, where he's able to understand his situation in a new perspective, in a new way. But that's in reversal. So maybe your problem in the present scenario is that you are unable to look at a situation in any other way but your own way. And then there is this three of swords, which means heartbreak, which means people's betrayal. So I think in your present, the major problem is not just external but also internal. I feel in your head you are the emperor. I feel you just feel that whatever you feel is the right scenario. Although that's not always there with Taurus people mostly do consider others' emotions, do consider what is required to be done. But in the present time, I don't think so you are doing that. I think you are just looking at your reality in just one dimension, and you are staying stuck to it. And despite of your contemplation, what the problem can be that you yourself, you just feel like you are the emperor, but you are unable to reach there because you are unable to really look at your life in another perspective. Or maybe you are considering too much about the community. Maybe you are trying to help a lot of people, take a lot of people along with you, instead of focusing on what needs to be done immediately in your present scenario. Also, a lot of betrayals are further becoming obstructions in your path. So this is your present scenario. I feel if you will, in your contemplation, if you'll have another perspective, understand other side, look at your own life in another way, and for the time being, not really expect a lot from your life, and instead be ready, prepared for the betrayals. If they are coming your way, you will be hurt a bit less. And instead of taking really considering everybody around you, you must first fill your own cup and then take care of the community as well. So I understand everybody is important, our loved ones are very crucial for us, very essential, but you can't really help anybody out if you can't help yourself first you have to help yourself. You have to be happy and reach a certain level to pour into others' cups, and that is what is required out of you in your present scenario. In your future, once you contemplate, once you understand whatever is happening, you face betrayals are also not so negative, because sometimes it, at least it helps us stop trusting the people who don't deserve it, right? So no matter what happens, even the Tower card, even the betrayals, this Three of Swords, temporary it gives us pain, but later on we actually get freedom from all the people who don't deserve our energy. So in your future, there is Three of Cups. There is a kind of celebration that is happening with your friends or family members, where you are celebrating some kind of achievement, something that you will be achieving. Elaborating is the Lovers. So very soon you will have the love of your life. Can be in your career, can be or really a loved one, can be a new love, can be an old love where you're able to finally achieve, where you achieve the the stage, the phase of relationship where you really want to reach at. So for example, a crush can turn into a beloved can actually get married with you. So like that. So Lovers means that ultimate union where even the divine is helping the lovers out. Can be your passion, can be your relationship, can be divine and feminine, can whatsoever. Whatever that you need, whatever that you really are thinking about right now, a person, a passion, a profession, whatsoever. So there is a huge possibility of you achieving or reaching that kind of phase, reaching that kind of relationship with, and really merging with your love, the person, place, the profession or the passion. Then the Death card is in reversal. Up, Death card is in reversal. So upright, it represents a death of an old self. It's not really a negative card. It's just that whatever you were living, like however you were thinking, your own old ideology is dying, and you are turning into a new. You are in a transformation phase. However, in reversal, it represents that you are not really ready to leave that old self still. So that can be an obstruction, that can be a problem, because if an old self is supposed to die, it is supposed to die. If you will still try hooking on to your old beliefs, to your own old life, old self, maybe old job that is no more serving you, old relationship that is no more serving you, then you will never be able to achieve what you are really meant to achieve, or what you are really meant to become. So you must, in your future, death is in reversal. So I'll suggest, if you can let go of old beliefs, old dogmas, old things that are no more serving you, people that are no more serving you, it can be beneficial for you. Then there is Page of Swords. So that means it's down, below, and there are birds above, and there is a stormy situation. There is a tree in the bottom, and which represents storm. But this Page of Swords is a person who is, despite of the atrocities of life, of the situations in life, is able to face the situation with right energy. May not be triumph, may not be the king energy, but it's a Page of Swords. So it can express where he needs to express what he needs to express in a mellow but required manner. Can face the situations, may not be successful, but can face the situation whatsoever happens in his life. Also there is Four of Swords. It is not a very positive card. So there may be people talking about you, and you may be in a very dark and contemplative, self-imprisoning kind of mode in your future, because of your external or internal scenario, regardless of your lover, regardless of that short celebration. Maybe the reason can be the betrayal of your loved ones, in your present scenario, or your inability to let the old beliefs, or let the old people, not old people, like the old connections that are no more serving you, leave you, or another reason can be your own dark thoughts, your own overthinking can be a reason, because of which you can get into this or the people, external scenarios can be a reason. However, there is Four of Cups towards the end. If you'll see, there is divine intervention. Cosmos again is helping you out, offering you its divine cup. So regardless of your sad scenario, regardless of whatever you are thinking, however you are being, divine will pour in your cup, either through a person or through a magical opportunity, or getting the right kind of thought in your head. So you will be saved. It's not so bleak or dark. How You have a loved one for sure. You have a love, profession, or passion for sure in your future. And if you'll just be able to avoid overthinking, if you'll just be able to let go of the old beliefs, if you'll just be able to overcome the betrayal in your present, of your present in your future, and not bother about who is saying what, then, and rather accept the divine's blessing in your life and also recognize it, then I think you can be victorious. You can celebrate that with your friends, with your family members. I hope it resonated. It's a general reading. It wasn't meant for you personally. However, it resonated. Please drop a comment. This is the first time I'm doing tarot reading. I hope it resonated or could have helped you in certain way. Thank you. This is 369 Tarot. If I go, yo.